Once again, I find myself at this crossroad where I need to make decisions about how to proceed in my professional life. It's definitely not the first time, but I surely hope it might be the last. Naturally, the insecurity of not knowing what road to take next always brings a certain amount of tension. Sometimes it's a good tension, more in the form like excitement and a healthy curiosity for what might unveil itself. And I've been in that stage where I chose to see the world as my oyster. But at one point, you need to face reality and take action. And I feel I'm getting to that point where the excitement is turning into slight distress. I'm a single mother, so I have my responsibilities, and no matter how many rainbows I chase, I can't seem to find that pot of gold. So, before the water is completely up to my neck, I need a plan. Unfortunately, there's this minor mishap. I've got nothing. My pool of ideas is drying up, and the few concepts that do seem to hold their own make me feel unrealistic, as if I'm stuck in this fantastical and utopian world. I'm starting to think this is another troublesome side effect of my healing process. In view of the fact that I decided a while ago to stop my people pleasing and only focus on things I actually want to do or see the benefit of, I might have brought myself in quite a predicament. Up to this point, I think I mainly made decisions based on my insecurities and need of safety. I always found it crazy that someone needs to know what they want to do for the rest of their lives at the age of 17 or even younger than that. In your teens, you are too busy with looking for your identity and trying to fit in, so it's quite delusional to be bothered with that kind of responsibility as well. At some point, I did believe I knew what I wanted to do with my life. I had it all planned out and started my journey at university to become the travel journalist I aspired to be. Sadly, I didn't do as well as I wanted to during my first year, and I lacked the maturity to give that a proper place. So I just decided I was too dumb and quit. And yes, that decision was in fact made that suddenly and as impulsive as I make it sound. I let my fears and insecurities take over and took what I now consider the easy way out. With my future plans falling through, I, of course, had no idea what to do next. I started working and just resigned myself to it. After I saved up a nice amount of money, I went traveling for a year. I loved it and I'm glad I did it, but in hindsight, I do realize it was yet another way of me fleeing. I have never known a time in my life where I wasn't looking for new, better, different, and I'm a bit scared I will never really find that calmness. It enhances the doubting, the anxiety, the impulsiveness, but on the other hand, it also feeds my hunger to learn and experience anything new. Anyway, I do have some episodes of sanity where I realize I have more game than I give myself credit for. So when I came back home after my travels, I decided to go back to college. I chose a profession in healthcare because I romanticized the idea of helping others, and it was also a safe option as I would always find work. Now the thing is, I flew through college, and in general I think I'm pretty good at my job, but now I can honestly say there has always been this itch, and presumably since day one. Every couple of years the urge came up to end my career in healthcare, but eventually I got scared for some reason and just went back to what I knew. However, going through this whole development for personal growth as a 30-something woman, one of my main focus points is to stop letting fear rule my life and decisions. I don't want to choose the safe option anymore, knowing that it's not the one that makes me happy. I've been going through a lot this last year, and I just don't look at certain things the same anymore. It may sound bad, but I don't want to put all my energy in taking care of others any longer. I feel like I burdened myself to please everyone else my whole life, and now I'm just done with that. I want to wallow in this newfound egoism and solely put my needs and wants as the center point. But since I can't grow a money tree with that, I still have a lot of things to figure out. I love reading, writing, and everything that has to do with language. And although I'm planning to write some bestsellers in the near future, I might better restrain myself from dreaming too big for the time being. It would be great to go back to school full time, but I'm not sure if that's in the cards either. Even though I'm still quite young and capable of so many things, I feel like I missed the boat somehow, all because of choices I made in my teen years. So, should I just accept that I made my bed and now lay in it? I don't know if I can do that. I feel this renewed fire in my body, and my gut is telling me to do something with that and to find a way to make the impossible possible. As scary as it may seem at times, I'm adamant of following my heart instead of my mind. So I guess my only option now is to go back to the drawing board and search for that one thing I really want to do when I grow up.